Hey everyone, it's Joseph today back. Today is a pretty easy day. It's going to be forearms, calves, and abs. Kind of an accessory day. I'm going to start off with calves, get warmed up. I like doing them on a leg press or a leg press machine. Pretty comfortable. I do 2 variations, so this will be my first variation to warm up with. All right, all warmed up for my first set on the calf raises. Let's get to it. I'm not sure if I'll do a drop set or not. Maybe I will. Not sure how many reps that was, but I'm gonna drop it down, wait 10-15 seconds, and then just do my second set right away. All right, pretty simple. Make sure you're pushing to failure, get that stimulus. It's a heavy week, so no crazy warm-ups, just as much I did. Like 3 warm-ups, 6 to 10 reps on each one. Then my first set, and then the drop set, and then next exercise. All right, second calf exercise, I'm gonna do seated calf raise. I'm gonna do a neutral stance, hit all 3 heads of the calf. This hits more of the soleus, or I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's the under calf muscle. You don't really see it, so it's not like the more visual part that you see, but it pushes that muscle out to give you a thicker look. All right, ready for our first set of seated calf raises here. Good thing on like your calf extensions too, or calf raises, is to like get a good stretch at the bottom and really press and drive through. That was a lot heavier than I expected. So I'm gonna drop the weight. Yeah, I think people overcomplicate calves. They think they gotta do this, that, and this crazy movement to get them to grow. I like to keep it pretty simple, like a seated movement with like, extended legs, like on a either standing calf raise machine or like the leg press or machine leg press. Keep it pretty simple. Not that I have the biggest calves ever, but it works. On to forearms. Oh, hey. You caught me about to do some forearms here. I like to start off with my palms facing down. On my heavy weeks, I use dumbbells typically, so I can isolate each side more, independently. And I just roll to my fingertips and stand up. All right, ready for my first working set. I'll get to it. These, you can like roll into your fingertips and you flex up. And then, if you start getting tired, you can just do the wrist and keep the fingertips out of it. Try to push it as far as you can without crushing your toes and dropping that weight. But I think I'll drop down for my next failure set. Good, second set. Take a quick breather, because then the next thing I do for forearms is just flip the wrists over and go like that. And I'm pretty warmed up, and this is stronger for most people, so I could probably just use that last weight for that set to warm up quick. I like to roll into the fingertips, curl up with the wrist. All right, ready for my first working set. All right, now that you just trained your calves, got your calves pumped, got that nice vascular forearm pump, time for abs. I haven't trained a lot of abs in recent history. The main reason I'm trying to get back into it is because I have spondylosis. If I'm pronouncing that correctly, one of my vertebrae is growing out of place. It's like pushed forward in like an inch or so permanently. And not that I have necessarily weak abs, but I think in comparison to my other body parts, my abs are weak because I don't train them regularly. So I'm trying to train them more for stability. I don't necessarily think it's a necessity for most people. Like if you're squatting, deadlifting, you get that core strength. But someone like in my case, I think it's kind of a necessity to get that, you know, balance, that stability in the back. So I'm gonna start off with Superman push-ups. You get your feet up against like a wall or something so you're not sliding. And then you keep your hands out and you just use your core to lift your body up, as you'll see, hopefully. I'm gonna keep my ab workout fairly simple. You know, try to do a whole core movement. I'll probably try to do an upper abdominal exercise, maybe a lower. Probably just one set to failure on each thing. And I'm not gonna use a lot of weighted movements because I'm not trying to get blockier or thicker abs. I'm just doing it more for core stability, in general health in that sense. So I'm gonna grab a Bosu ball and I'll be back. All right, so this exercise is one I had come up with years ago. I call it a deep crunch to really stretch the upper part of your ab, not necessarily much of the lower ab, but up higher. Get a Bosu ball and then like a bench or something to put your legs up on. So pretty out of shape for abs, but it's a pretty simple movement. And again, I'm just doing the one set to failure, but it's a lot easier when you have like a solid bench, so you can kind of grab it with your legs. And if you have a partner that can grab your ankles as well to really keep you stable, you can drive a lot harder with your abs. Big thing too though with like crunches or crunch type movements, you don't want to put your hand behind your neck and pull on your neck, you know, and put all that stress on your spine. Just remember that. All right, next one will be a lower abdominal exercise. And I'm gonna do, leg raises or leg throws. And I'll attempt to do some dragon flags. All right, so I'm gonna attempt to do some dragon flags. If you've ever seen Rocky 3, you'll know what those are. And if I can't do them, I'm just gonna go to leg throws. And if I can do dragon flags, I'll do dragon flags into leg throws. So hopefully this will make sense in a moment. This is kind of targeting more of the lower abdominals. It's definitely a complete abdominal exercise. Get some good transverse abdominal, you know, underneath what you can see. So you wanna grab something for like support so you can really drive through your abs as well. You can get up easily after you're done training abs. You didn't do them right. But those first few that I did were the dragon flags. You want to just keep your shoulder blades on the ground and then try to keep everything else off the ground, get as low as you can, drive up. I only got a few reps and then they start getting sloppy. Then you can just go to the leg throws. Obviously if you can't do the dragon flags, just do leg throws. And if you can't even do leg throws, it's fine. You can do the leg tucks, you know. So I guess it'd be advanced, intermittent, beginner, you know, either way you want to look at it, flip them around. But those are some good lower ab exercises. That was a forearms, calves, and abs day. This was one of my heavy weeks, so everything's low volume, heavier weight. The abs, I'm not doing for weight, I'm just doing them for more stability, so I'm gonna probably try to stick to body weight movements on either week for me for my heavier volume week. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.